Thank you very much to invite us to this World Biomarket. Let me say, first of all, a small anecdote of my beginning in this project. No? I remember when my company, Akbar, from Baurier Group, told to me to represent Akbar in Ecoplanta. No? The first thing I asked to me is, Ecoplanta, what a big responsibility. No? Ecoplanta. No? And I thinking about, I thought that we had to be to ensure that we don't have a greenwashing project, we have a Green Deal project. This is the first thing that I thought, and with our partners, they were absolutely aligned in this sense, and this is what we have been working about these last years. What is Ecoplanta? No? Ecoplanta is it will be the first of a kind project, a plant in waste to methanol, no? In Spain and probably in Europe. Hopefully, Enerkem, that will be in Europe as well. Will be the third in the world in large scale. With three main objectives. Focused in reduce waste, municipal solid waste to landfill, to reduce greenhouse gases emissions, because, as you know, the methanol is a largest chemical industry commodity, largest commercialization commodity, and it is manufactured with coal or natural gas. And if we do with natural resources, and the goal to do with municipal solid waste. No? And the third goal is to contribute with the Spanish circular economy strategy with this project. Okay, to promote this project, we have the key actors, a successful partnership between Repsol, a global multi-energy company, no? Enerkem, that is the pioneer in molecular recycling solutions, and Akbar from Veolia Group as a leader in environmental service. This partnership, we think that has been one of the why we have been able to have a successful project. Innovative process. When we talk about innovative process, we are talking that this project will be a lever to change the linear economy of the waste management to a circular economy, no? Thanks to Ecoplanta, no? Trying to find these alternative solutions for the waste that goes to landfill. We are going to recover 365, more or less, KTs that today goes to landfill into methanol. Sorry. Perhaps to understand what does Ecoplanta do technically, the best way to understand is to read the excellent definition we have here, no? Subjecting non-recycling municipal solid waste to specific pressure and temperature conditions. We break it molecular into essential composition compounds. No? This process transforms into a syngas, no? That once cleaned, we can separate and regenerate in its basic molecule to transform them into circular methanol. This is the main question. Important to say that we are not, this is a gasification process, it's not a combustion process. And finally, it takes place in a closed circuit, so emissions are minimized as the minimal expression. Main figures, no? We have to talk that we are going to recover between 300 and 400 kts of feedstock of municipal solid waste. A municipal solid waste that can have a biogenicity between 50 and 65%. The main supplies, we will have hydrogen. We will be a key consumer in Tarragona. Ecoplanta, I didn't say. Ecoplanta will be in the industrial polygon of Tarragona in El Borell. It's the second biggest industrial polygon in Europe. The first is in Rotterdam. Yeah? Then the hydrogen, this 20 kts per year consumption and 200 kts per year of oxygen. And finally, we will be able to sell 240, more or less, kts of methanol. Half part would be more or less advanced biomethanol, and the other half part circular methanol. About the calendar, we are talking about in the second quarter of this year. We have entered the environmental permit to upload, because we have an environmental permit that we achieved in 2019, and now we are uploading because we have done some changes about where to place the plant. The work construction will be between 2023 and 2025, and the commissioning will be in 2026 to have a commercial operation in 2027. Okay. The first, we can talk about this non-recyclable waste solution. Is a key solution to contribute in material valorization. This project can be a key for the public administration to achieve the waste management goals defined into Waste Framework Directive, European Directive. Specifically, what has been published in 2018 and has been transposed in Spain in 2021. The main goals, as you know, in 2035, we have to achieve that we won't be able to send more than 10% of municipal solid waste to landfill. The other point about non-recyclable waste solution is about the greenhouse gas emissions reduction. No? We are talking about that with this project we will be able to reduce 3.4 million tons of CO2 equivalent emissions between the first 10 years of operation. Also, another important value is that 70% of the carbon present in the municipal solid waste will be recycled. The other question important about to understand why we want to say Ecoplanta. No? One of the things that we have done is to try to calculate the taxonomy of our project. No? We have analyzed the 6 goals of the taxonomy, and we arrived to the conclusion that we are focused in 2 of them, specifically in circular economy transition, and the other one is in climate change mitigation. The advanced biomethanol production and material recovery on non-hazardous waste are Ecoplanta's eligible activities for this climate change mitigation. About another point, important point for us has been also talking about why Ecoplanta and the name. No? The name we have to, we want to be the first step towards chemical industry transformation, specifically in Tarragona. No? How? We want to contribute with the ESG goals, environmental, social, and governance goals designed by Europe. About environmental, we have been talking. We have the landfill solution, greenhouse gases emissions reduction, also optimization of water solutions. We are thinking about and developing to recover water supplies. About social, we will be focused. We want to that Ecoplanta leads the green job. Green job is something that we begin to listen and we want to lead the green job opportunity for the employees, and also to make the possibility to be able to translate to other companies in the industry of Tarragona. Also, we want to change a thing that in Tarragona is not usual, is about the open doors of the plants. We want to have a plant more open to the society, to be able to share our infrastructure, to talk about circular economy. Why not to do culture events for the population in Ecoplanta, sharing and looking at Ecoplanta, no? And without any problem, and to try to show the positive impact of the project. And also, why not, if we want to say that we are Ecoplanta, we have to be transparent with our Green Deal objectives. And we have to publish, show to the population where we are, how we are accomplishing these main goals. And finally, the governance. No? About governance, I would say that we are focused in SDG objectives, the 17 SDG objectives. I would say about the number 17, no? The 17, no? Strategic alliance to achieve the goals. No? It's very important to make real this project, no? To make real Ecoplanta. It has been key, the public-private collaboration. To make possible this project. It has been very important, the involvement of the public administration with our project. Also, the Green Deal alignment, like we have been talking about with landfill, the taxonomy calculation, no? The transparency also is important for the governance of the project. And finally, the circular impact in the methanol consumption for the consumers of methanol to be able to have a green or circular or biomethanol is very important as well, no? for this governance. And last two slides talking about the European Green Deal. The first one is about the Waste Framework Directive that we have been talking. Only a picture to show how is today in Europe about landfill, 31%, no? How is in Spain, more than 50%, Catalonia, 42%. This project will have a big contribution for Catalonia specifically, no? To reduce this 40%. And lastly, a consequence of this whole project that makes real this name of Ecoplanta as a Green Deal project and not greenwashing project. We have an award from Innovation Fund. We have been awarded between 310 projects that have applied. It has been 7 projects chosen, one of them Ecoplanta, the unique project in Spain that is awarded. And this has been mainly because of ESG contribution, European Union Green Deal alignment, the innovation of the project is the first of a kind in Spain, and also, finally, the last point is the scalability of the project. This project can be scalable, and also Europe is asking for us to escalate and do the second, the third Ecoplanta. We have seen the partners. Thank you very much.